What's on guys, we're back with a brand new video. Today's video we'll be talking about, will Harry McKay actually leave the Carlton Football Club? Now before we do get into this video, I just want to say a quick thing of why I haven't uploaded in the past couple of days. After I did say I was bringing back kind of the daily uploads, and I had a lot of videos planned for the last couple of days. I was even going to do a double upload on Thursday, but in my area there is actually flooding. We had no internet for a couple of days, but internet's back, so the videos will be back flowing as long as it doesn't, of course, go out again, which that would be absolutely horrendous. But apart from that, that's all I have to say. But please drop a like and a subscribe. We did hit 700 subscribers the other day, which was absolutely insane. So let's get into the topic. So a couple of days ago, it did come out that the Bombers are indeed interested in the big Harry McKay, and he could attract an offer from 800k to $1 million. Now I feel like if the Bombers actually are going to go full out, they would have to offer him close to $1 million to be able to get him to the door. Now I feel like that Carlton are in a really bad position, and they actually might lose a lot of players. There's a lot of rumours about Petty Cripps potentially leaving during this year. Now he has not officially signed a contract yet, but it is expected that he actually will sign the contract. But with Harry McKay, there's really been no rumours. He's not even been linked to a deal close to anything yet. And a lot of people forgot about this, but during the last year's trade period, he actually did unfollow Carlton on Instagram and all that stuff, took Carlton out of his bio and stuff like that, and followed North Melbourne on Instagram. So I don't know what was going on there. We all know that during the week that Ben McKay, Harry McKay's twin brother, did re-sign for an extra 2 years on his North Melbourne contract. So I feel like there's only two teams that can really go after Harry McKay, not including Carlton, and that is Essendon and North Melbourne. Now, if Harry's looking for success, you would probably jump the ship and go for Essendon. They have such a good young list. Cale Hook is their main key forward right now, who is, I think, top 5 in the Coleman, but he's like 33 years old, so they can replace him when he does retire in the next couple of years with big Harry McKay, who's currently leading the Coleman medal. You'd just be dumb not to do that, and it'll work out so well for the Bombers. They'll be set for the future. You know, they have their back line, which is like Stirk, Thatcher, Francis, Ridley, Zach Reed, Redman, Nick Hind, which are all pretty fairly young, or on the younger side of ages. I think Nick Hind's the oldest because he's a mature ager, about 28, but he still has like a few years left in him, and he's starting to actually play his career best football. But I feel like that North Melbourne could also, say, bring the offer saying that because they don't really have a key forward right now. They got Nick Larkey, and then they got, they're running like either Tom Campbell or Todd Goldstein down there. Zerha plays as more of a bigger, almost like a key forward type player. He's pretty undersized, so it literally fits perfectly. He's a perfect fit if Harry McKay does go to North Melbourne, and they could actually jump up the ladder. They have a lot of young, exciting talent coming through, but Essendon's probably the more likely. Now, but will he leave? Will he actually leave Carlton? Right now, I'd have to say it's almost a 50-50 that he does leave. We all know what happened with Jeremy Cameron last year. A lot of people thought he was going to stay until, during the trade period, and people were like, shit, he's actually going to leave and go to Geelong. So I feel like we'll probably find out if he has not signed a contract when the season ends, and depending how, Carlton do go this year, I reckon we could see Harry McKay leave Carlton, which will hurt a lot of Carlton fans, because this is like their number one guy going inside forward 50. But sadly, Carlton not be able to build a list. They can actually push for a final spot. They're currently sitting, I think, 13th or 14th or 15th, something like in that realm, and they're not even looking close to a top 8 side, which really hurts them, and that could lead to Harry McKay leaving, and that would probably keep their development a couple of years behind, because then they'll have to rely on an injured Charlie Curnow, Levi Casbolt, Mitch McGovern, and stuff like that to try to get the job done. So it's Carlton. If Carlton need to offer all the money in the world, you would actually do it because, you need to keep this man if Carlton want to be any good in the future. We'll have to wait and see. Drop in the comments what you guys think. Let's drop a like and a subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.